called Oroma Emmanuella. I joined rugby in 2010. That is when I joined rugby. What inspired me from joining rugby was when the Rugby Cranes went for the World Cup. I got inspired, so I had to join rugby. My first club in rugby was Black Panthers. I played in Black Panthers from 2010 up to around 2016. Then from there, I joined Black Pearls, where I'm still playing up to now. In the 15s, I play wing, at the wing. And then when we are playing sevens, I play as a prop, a hooker, and a winger. Yeah, those are my positions that I play in them. My journey in athletics, it's a very long journey, whereby when I sit right now and I think about it, I really say I'm a great woman, because I'm coming from very far. So I started with athletics as my first sport. With athletics, I came to identify that I could run. That was in primary, where I was staying with my sister in Jinja, and my school where I was studying was far away from where I was staying. So we could run from home to school. Every day we ran from home to school. And I was with my elder sister, and my sister was tall. So we could compete. She takes the other route, I take the other one, so we meet somewhere. And in most cases I could beat her. That's when I realized that I could run. And she also motivated me. She could tell me, you can run. If you can reach before me here, then you can be a runner. So from there I got motivated, and I joined when it reached time for that term for athletics in primary. So I also involved myself in the school team. So that was when I started, when I realized that I could run. That was in Army Boarding Primary School. From there, along the way, I stopped running. I concentrated in studies, and then, I was on and off with athletics. So I picked up athletics seriously in senior 2. Yeah, when I joined Ginger SS, started training, and it became as a professional thing for me. And then in 2006, that was when I had a big thing in athletics. Yeah, when I was selected to represent my country for Anoka Games, that is under 19, and I came up with a gold medal. That was in Nairobi. I came with a gold medal in 100 meters. Yeah. So that was my best moment in athletics. And then in 2010, that was when I now crossed to rugby. Yeah. From athletics now I crossed to rugby. So I never had too much challenge in athletics in rugby because of my athletic part. Yeah. So because I have the speed, so it wasn't so much work for me. The work that I had was to learn how to pass the ball passing, and those other things, that other techniques in rugby. Yeah. Rugby is actually a very good sport. It's only in rugby that I found out that it's not about just playing. in rugby was when I first had my life skill training, because after training we have a very good coach who puts us down, and then she trains us about life skill. It's not about only sport. So when I joined the national team, it was a good team. There's team bonding in rugby. There's a friendship, because you have to be friends with every member of that team, yeah, which is much different in athletics. Yeah, in athletics also you have to be friends with the rest of your teammates, but it's not too much like in rugby. It's a totally different thing. In rugby, there's too much of team bonding than in other sports. My best moment in rugby is in 2015, when I was chosen as the MVP for the Elgon Cup. That was my best moment. Yeah. The biggest challenge we faced as women who play rugby is that we work so hard. Some of us in the team, we are parents. We work so hard to be in the national team, and when we are chosen in the national team, in most cases, they don't have, the union has no money for the women's team. Yeah, that is the most challenge that we've been facing. Always no money for the ladies. So that is the most challenge that we face as women who play rugby. And also, yeah, that is the most challenge that we face. My dreams right now is to mentor these young ones, the upcoming rugby players, the girls, and then in future I want to become also a coach. Yeah, just to bring the younger ones into the sport. And also, as a sportswoman, I really feel that there's something that I was not told as I was doing sports. There's something that I was not told that now I feel these young ones should know. Yeah, mostly like life skill training, and then some other basics that a sportsman need to have. Outside rugby, there are a lot of things that I do. First of all, I do craft work. Yeah, I make jewelry. I make earrings, necklaces, bags. I'm also a coach in one school. Yeah, I train strength and conditioning in some primary school. Yeah, those are the things that I do outside rugby. I'm also a parent, so when I'm not in rugby and I'm not at work, I'm at home as a mother. Yeah.